Let's go, boys. Hey, Jaden's not here, but we got to do this, right? We welcome you into today's broadcast of middle school baseball right here on the New River Network. Lucas Berry with you, and we are going to do the old Ernie Banks and play two, as we've got Valley and Fayetteville up for you. Pirates coming to bat here in the top of the first. Game is officially underway. First pitch time at 10:10 a.m. That's Paxton Hopkins in the batter's box for Fayetteville. He'll lead off the game. And we'll get the rest of the Pirates lineup in due course. As on the mound for Valley, it is Garrett Pritt. Swung on and fouled back. One ball, two strike count. Make that 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled off once again. Another 2-2 to Paxton Hopkins incoming. Fouled off. Paxton doing a good job of battling here, staying alive. Swung on and popped up over at third, and that is the out. Let's bring up Avram Atkins. He'll be over at short this morning for Fayetteville. Also used the evening and night games. And that's the beauty of our national pastime. You can play it pretty much any time of the day. Swung on and popped into shallow center. It's going to fall for a base hit for Avram Atkins. So that brings up Isaiah Chapman. He'll be over at third today for the Pirates. First pitch to him is in there, strike one.
Let's go, Zay.
A 1 to Isaiah Chapman is swung on and missed. 0-2 now
Battle, baby, battle.
to the Pirate first baseman. That is over to first. That will be an out. That brings up Drew Kittle. Drew Kittle will be over at third today for Fayetteville. He hits in the fourth spot in the order. Comes up empty at that one. Wickley down 0-1. That's in the dirt, ball one. No, strike two. Had me fooled. Perhaps we need an ABS for the commentator. Oh-2 is grounded out towards second. They'll go to second to get the out, and they will. So that'll round things out for the Pirates in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first It's 0-0. Back here for the home half of inning number 1 as Paxton Hopkins deals to Lee Petrie. And that's a foul ball. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 is ball 1. Yeah. 0-1. 1-1 rather. Make that 2-1 now. Three one now. Against the Valley leadoff hitter Brody Petrie. He's out in center field today. The 3-1 from Hopkins is swung on and grounded to third. It gets through into left field. So Brody Petrie gets on, and it brings up Gage Rose. He's over at second today. Leadoff hitter on here for the Greyhounds. Bunt shown, it's dropped, and it's foul. Strike two, runner going. And he's in there safely. The ball gets in the center. They'll try for three. And all of a sudden, Brody Petrie is standing at third base. Go ahead and run at third here to get Valley on the board first. Pitch is into shallow center. It will score the run. Greyhounds take a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Garrett Pritt. He's trying to help his own cause. He's on the bump for Valley today. Runner goes as that ball gets back to the backstop. So a runner at second here with no one out for Valley in the home half of the first. Swung on and missed at that one. It's a 1-1 count now. Swung on and fouled back. No foul. Just got away from him. So it's a 1-2 count. A little high for ball two. They'll look down to third. That ball gets away. They'll throw home, and he's safe. So 2 runners in, and Garrett Pritt still in the batter's box. We'll have a conference on the mound here from the Pirates. So we'll reset things here. 2-2 count to Garrett Pritt. And that's a little high. 3-2 count now. The payoff pitch is swung on, and it will find the gap in left center field. And it will roll a little ways. Garrett's going to end up at second for his troubles. And the Pirates have yet to record an out. As Sean Brockman digs in. He's behind the plate for Valley here today. Looks at one that's going to get away, and they'll go down to third trying to get that runner, and he's safe. Well, the 1-0 swung on and missed, strike one. Grounded, fair. That ball did a hop, skip, and a jump, and it eventually ended up in the deepest part of foul territory down the left field line. But it was fair when it left the bat. So Sean Brockman drives in another run, and it's 3-0 Valley.
Hit the line.
And Matt Diedrich is none too thrilled with that call. Brings up Ryan Coleman for Valley. Runner goes. And they'll get him there at third. How about that double play? Interference on the batter, and the batter is out, plus the runner going to third. So Fayeteville rather doubles up Valley right there. They bring up Xavier Coping. That's in the dirt, ball one. Foul back right toward us. And I'm not going to lie to you, I did flinch at that. What you'll find about me is I'm one big scaredy cat. 1-1. Swung on and missed, strike two. So Paxton Hopkins trying to get himself out of the inning. And I'll have to wait a little bit to do that. It's a foul ball. The count stays 1-2. Foul ball down the right field line. One and two once again is high, 2-2. Two-two pitch, swung on and missed. Strike three, and that will be that. But Valley does plate three, and they lead it 3-0 after one. Peyton Hero will lead things off here in the top half of the second for Fayetteville, trying to dig their way out of a 3-0 deficit here early. He swings and pops this one up right back to the pitcher, and that will be out number 1. That'll bring up Cash Craddock for the Pirates. You'll see Cash out in center field today. Oh, and 1.
No.
0-1 pitch is foul back. 0-2 now. Strike 3 called. And that's a quick second out here for the Pirates. They'll bring up Preston Hambrick. It's in the dirt, ball 1. Swung on and foul down the left field line. It actually left the gated off part of the ballpark and went into the gravel and the rocks down there beyond the left field bullpen / batting cage area. One count now. Swung on and missed for strike 2 on Mr. Hambrick. Inside and a little high for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Three-two pitch. Swung on and it's into left field for a base hit. And just like that, Hambrick keeps the inning alive. That'll bring up Max Meadows. You'll find Max over at second base today. Swings at the first pitch and comes up empty, 0-1. Watches one that's called a strike, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Strike 3 called and the inning is over. So that's 2 strikeouts for Garrett Pritt in this inning. And Fayetteville leaves a runner on. We're going to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Valley. Back here for the home half of the second, Valley will have the 7, 8, 9 hitters in their batting order coming up. Leading off in this inning is number 30, Tommy Johnson. He'll be out in right field today. He swings at the first pitch and pops it up into left. And that is caught for the out. We'll bring up Gabe Gould. Gabe's over at first today for Valley. He'll watch a ball, 1-0 count now. Swings and misses at that one, 1-1. Swings and puts that one into shallow center field, a base hit. And Gabe Gould is on to begin, or rather with one out, in the bottom of the second. That brings up the DH, Niall Smith. We've gone through everyone in the batting order for Valley. It might be prudent to note that Landon Pennington is the one who is being hit for. He's over at third today for the Greyhounds. That first pitch is inside for ball 1 to Niall Smith. Swings and misses at that one. May have gotten a little bit of a piece of it, but either way, it's a 1-1 count. One pitch to Niall Smith. That's the dodge out of the way of that one, and he does. But it's a 2-1 count now to the designated hitter for Valley. Swings and fouls that off. That should make it a 2-2 count. Indeed, it will be. Three-two count. And the payoff pitch upcoming. Swings and misses at that one, strike 3. And that is now 2 gone in the inning. They'll round us back up to the top of the order with Brody Petrie, who singled and then later came around to score the first run of the game. Swings and chops that over to short. And they'll go to second for the out, and they will get it. And that will be that. So we go to the third. Still 3-0 Valley. To the third we go with the 9-1-2 in the Fayetteville order, with Jackson Shockey due up to lead off the inning. Swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Swings and fouls that one off over the dugout and into the base of the light pole. Jackson finds himself down 0-2 here, leading off the top of the third. Watches that one, and it's now 1-2. Two now has worked it back to an even count. Swings, and that's going to drop at second, but they are going to get the out. So an unconventional 4-3 out, but it is still an out. And that rounds us back to the top of the order with Paxton Hopkins due up for Fayetteville. That one's high, ball one. And make that now two balls and no strikes. Two one. Fouled off. 2-2. Strike three called. He got him. Fayetteville fans less than pleased with that call as it brings up Avram Atkins. Avram singled and was left stranded in the top of the first. He watches ball one. 2-0 now. Swung on and popped up. Pitcher's got it. And that'll end the inning. So we'll go to the home half of the third, still 3-0 Valley. Paxton Hopkins back out there on the mound for Fayetteville. He'll do battle with Gage Rose here to begin the bottom of the third. And that gets by for ball one. Gage singled, advanced to second on a pass ball. And then on a tried to throw down the third play, he ended up scoring as that ball got away from the third baseman. Two-well count as Midland Trail, one of the participants in our second game here today, have found their way to the ballpark enjoying some baseball before they'll take the field against Oak Hill in the championship game later on. 2-1 count to Gage Rhodes. Swings and fouls that off. Look alive, fellas. To the gentleman who said that was a good catch, that wasn't the catch that dropped in. Two-two pitch. Outside, full count. That'll be a leadoff walk for Gage Rhodes. That'll bring up Garrett Pritt. Garrett's trying to help out his own cause on the mound for Valley here today. Runner going. And he's in there safely with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position here, no out, bottom three. Garrett has stuck out of the way of that. And instead of doing, he finds himself in a 2-0 count. Two-0 pitch is outside for ball three. That's outside, ball four. So 2 consecutive free passes issued by the Pirates. That'll bring up Sean Brockman. Sean doubled and then was caught stealing on a play that was very weird. It was ruled batter interference. So the hitter was out, and then Sean was caught stealing third. Or trying to steal third, rather. And it was a weird double play. One out count and runner stays put. Out there at second. Swung on and missed, strike one. Tick high for ball two. The 2-1 in the dirt. Runner will go to third and the runner to second. As everyone moves up a station, and it's now a 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Count runs full here now, 3-2. So that's a walk, and the bases are chock full of Valley Greyhounds on 3 consecutive walks. As Ryan Coleman stands in the batter's box now. He was the one in the batter's box, ruled to have interfered with the catcher's ability to throw to third, and thus was ruled out in that manner. Comes up empty at that one, 0-1. Back out to the pitcher. They'll go to first for the out and try to go home with it. Safe! So they get one. As Gage Rhodes will score. And Garrett Pritt and Sean Brockman will move up a base. And that'll bring Xavier Coping to the plate. Has to duck out of the way of this one and does. Ball 1. Swung on and over the third baseman's head and to left. They're going to wave both runners around. That's going to make it 6-0 Valley here in the bottom of the third. That's a bases clearing single for Xavier Coping, and it brings up Tommy Johnson. Swung on and missed, runner going. And he's in there safely. Swings and misses at that one, runner going to third. And he's in there safely. Inside. They'll go to third again, trying to get him napping, and he's in there safely. One-two count to Tommy Johnson. Again, they're trying to go to third, but he's back safely. No real danger there.
I think it's 2 outs. It's a pitcher catch and throw to first out, 2 outs.
Swung on and pop foul. Wherever that foul ball landed, it seems to amuse the Midland Trail team. 2-2 count now. Still with but 1 out. Swings and pops that one up. It's going to fall. It falls into shallow left. The run scores, and it's 7-0 Valley. And it brings up Gabe Gould. Swings and fouls that one off. It is indeed a foul ball. Swings and misses at that one. And it's an 0-2 count now on Gabe Gould. Gabe in this one singled and then was out at second on a play they could have just, well, it was a fielder's choice, could have gone anywhere. Grounds it out to short. Tough play. See if they can get the out at second. No, they cannot. It's bagged by the second baseman covering the bag. Runners going to third. And runners are indeed on the corners. Now bring up Niall Smith. Swings and misses at that one, 0-1. Inside for ball one. Two one. Swings and misses at that one now, and it's 2-2. On the number 9 hitter in the Valley order, Niall Smith. Two pitch. Just a bit outside for ball 3. Just chops it foul, just to get something on it, and lives to fight another day. The 3-2. Inside. That's ball 4. And that'll get us back to the top of the order now with Brody Petrie. And with this, don't look now, but Valley have batted round. Ball 1, they look down to third, and nothing doing there. So here's the 1-0 on Petrie. Swings and grounds this back out to second. They're going to get the out at second, and he's safe at first. So they'll bring up Gage Rhodes, and they're going to run, and that's a taken base. In a 1-0 count. Making sure I have my scorebook in order, and in so doing, I missed that pitch. But we're all caught up now. The 1-0. Inside. Gets away, no runners willing to try. Two-0 count is fouled off. 2-1. Three one now. On Gage Rhodes. That's going to be a walk. They'll load the bases up. Full of Valley Greyhounds. Confidence on the mound here by the Pirates. Presently 8-0. They trail Valley. And speaking of trail, we'll remind you that we have Midland Trail coming up for you in the second game of our doubleheader here today. Championship game against Oak Hill. As Garrett Pritt will take his spot in that right-hand batter's box. Hitting with just 2 down. And this team having already scored 5 runs this inning. Goes fishing at that, comes up empty, may have gotten a piece of it. Either way, it's foul. Either way, it's a strike down. It's outside, 1-1. So how about that? They're going to say that Garrett Pritt is out because he stepped out of the batter's box, it seems. I don't know how you write that in the scorebook, but I want to figure it out as we go to the 4th. Back here for the top of the fourth inning, as Isaiah Chapman digs in for Fayetteville. And he finds himself down 0-2. Fouled off, and it stays 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Drew Kittle. That's in there, strike 1. Grounded out toward first. And they'll step on the bag right there for the out. It brings up Peyton Harrell. Outside, ball 1. Goes after that one, it comes up empty. It's 1-1. Make that 1-2 now. On a ball, and thus now it's a 2-2 count with 2 outs in the top half of the fourth. Full count now. As Peyton has worked it now. Back to a full count. Strike 3 called, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. We're halfway home here in Oak Hill. Paxton Hopkins back to work here in the bottom of the fourth. He'll face Sean Brockman to begin the bottom of the inning. Valley already leading things 8-0. And that's ball one. For Valley, it's been a couple big innings. 3 in the first and 5 in the third, nothing in the second. So if the pattern stays the same, it should be nothing for the Greyhounds in this inning. With runs aplenty in the fifth. 2-0 count now to Sean Brockman. And got him. I'll bring up Brian Coleman. Fouled off. No throw over to first. And he didn't even so much as move. Runner's going, and he's in there safely. Runner going to third. They'll try to get him down there, and he's in there safely. It's a 1-2 count to Ryan Coleman. Runner, though, standing on third with no one out. They're going home with it, and he is safe at the plate. So 9-0 Valley at the moment. With Ryan Coleman still in the box and only facing a 2-2 count. I don't think I've seen a plate that needed that thorough cleaning before. That's more than just a dust off. That was a archaeological dig down there, trying to get the plate visible again for the home plate umpire. And that's in the dirt. Ball three. We have to see if they found the Holy Grail while they were down there in that dig. Foul. Full count pitch. Ball 4. So Ryan Coleman will walk. It brings up Xavier Coping.
That's what I said the other night. I said I might as well just put helmets on them so they can run around.
It's a little behind. The runner will go to second and be in there safely. One out count, make that 2-0 now. Three out count now. Runner at second here with no one gone. In the bottom of the 4th, that's another walk. They'll bring up Tommy Johnson. Time called here. And this looks like it's going to be the end for Paxton Hopkins on the mound. Indeed, it will be as he gets a hug from his head coach. And we'll find out who gets the ball for the Pirates when we come back after this on the New River Network. All right, our crowd has dispersed, and the new Fayetteville pitcher is Drew Kittle. His first assignment is to get Tommy Johnson out. Try to do that right here. The first pitch is in there, strike one. I don't think Tommy can much believe it, but that's what it was called. Swung on a miss, strike two. Oh, 2 pitch to Tommy Johnson is taken for a ball, 1-2. One-two pitch in the dirt, 2-2 now. Three-two now. That ball gets away, and the runner will head down to third. Runners on second and third here now. No one out. That gets away. It's a walk for Tommy Johnson. So that'll load the bases full of Valley Greyhounds, and it'll bring up Gabe Gould. Swung on and fouled off. This time well clear than any spectators, 0-1. One pitch, 1-1 count now, I beg your pardon. No, that 0-1 pitch, that was a ball. In there, strike two. Trying to catch a runner down at third, napping, and nothing doing. So he's out. I'm going to assume for the same reason another out was recorded earlier in the game. So there's the first out for Fayetteville. And we could have ourselves a confrontation. So we're ready to go here now with Niall Smith in the left-hand batter's box. Swings and misses at that one, 0-1. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch in the dirt. Makes our count 1-2 now. Swings and misses at that one. That's strike 3. That'll get us back to the top of the valley order with Brody Petrie. Swung on and driven in the left and caught for the out. And that will do us for the road half of the 4th. We'll go to the 5th. Home half of the 4th. We'll go to the 5th. Yeah. Back here for the top of the 5th. Cash Craddock leads things off for Fayetteville. He finds himself down, in a 1-1 count. That's grounded back out to the mound, and it will be a base hit for Cash. So the leadoff runner is on for Fayetteville, and they sorely need base runners at this stage of the game. Down 9-0 here in the top of the 5th. They'll bring up Preston Hamburg. And runner goes, and he is safe at second. Much of the crowd thought he was out. And truth be told, I thought they had a pretty good case for that, but he's ruled safe. And so a runner in scoring position here for Fayetteville in the top of the 5th. As Hamburg looks at ball 1. Comes up empty at that 1-1 count now. Foul back. Have to check on our camera and cameraman after that, because that looked like it landed in the general vicinity where we have one of our many cameras here covering this game for you, as you may have noticed. That's outside. Couldn't get that call. Full count. Fouled off. And he stays alive. Runner still at second here, still with no one gone in the top of the fifth. Swings and fouls that off once again. This one should be up near the concession stand. As Preston Hamburg is keeping himself in this at bat and giving himself a chance. Swings and misses at that one. That's strike three, and that's a strikeout. One down. And bring up Max Meadows. Max was a strikeout victim in his first plate appearance tonight. And that's up for ball one. Ball two. Swings and misses to that one, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Strike three. And that's now two gone in the inning. It brings up Jackson Shockey. The ball gets away, and the runner will advance to third, I beg your pardon. Inside. Run down between home and third. And he's out at the plate. And that'll end the inning. We're back here for the bottom half of the fifth inning, as Gage Rhodes will lead things off here for Valley. And we should note we might have a mercy rule situation should it develop. That's a ball one. 10 runs after the fourth inning, and we most certainly are after the fourth inning, and Valley is only needing 1 run to make it 10. So should the Greyhounds score a run, that should do it. You don't need me to tell you that was a strike. The umpire said that loud and clear. Swings and misses at that one. 2 strikes now, 1-2 the count specifically. That is into right field, a base hit. And Gage Rhodes, the leadoff hitter for the Greyhounds, is on to begin the fifth. That'll bring up Garrett Pritt. Garrett so far has, doubled, walked, and then was ruled to have been out of the batter's box and therefore was called out at the plate mid-at-bat. He's on the mound today for Valley, so he's had a very eventful day. He grounds this one back to the pitcher. They'll go to first for the short out. Runner caught in the rundown here, and he's out. Double play for Fayetteville. That'll bring up Sean Brockman. Here with now 2 gone in the bottom of the fifth. That's low for ball 1. That's a strike. And it's a 1-1 count now on Sean Brockman. Two one. Make that 3-1 now on Mr. Brockman. Swings and misses at that one. And it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Grounded over, and that'd be a really tough play. Short. And he's going to beat that out. And on to second goes Brockman. That was always going to be a very tough play. As Ryan Coleman stands in here with the runner in scoring position. But 2 outs. Strike one. It's a bit high, ball one. Inside, ball two. Ball three. As that ball gets away on the throwback, and the runner's just going to scurry over to third. Three-one pitch with the run at third. Comes up empty at that one. Full count now, 3-2. And that's ball four. Take your base. It'll bring up Xavier Coping. Who has struck out, singled, and walked so far in this game and scored a run. Strike, and they'll look down to third. But Brockman gets back safely. That's a ball. One pitch is behind him, and that now makes it 2-1. Two-one pitch, fouled off. That's a ball. And all of a sudden, our count is full, 3-2. Tommy Johnson waiting in the on-deck circle. Will he get a chance to hit with the bases loaded and try to walk this game off for Valley? Strike call. That was an awfully long wait from the umpire, but he called it strike three. We'll go to the sixth. It's 9-0. Back here for the top half of the 6th. As Jackson Shockey leads things off here for Fayetteville. And he's behind 0-1 in the count so far. Swings and grounds that one right back to the mound. And they'll go over to first for the out. Because this is back to the top of the order, Paxton Hopkins. He'll start into that batter's box for the Pirates. Conference of lineups, making sure everyone's got the right stuff in their scorebook. Which they can't be bothered to tell us up here. I'm just kidding on that. I really am. We fend for ourselves and we're fine with that. Inside, ball 1. No, I really am grateful for both coaches being cooperative before the game. I had a chance to go down and get the lineups from both. Both of them could not have been nicer in providing us with first names, of course, last names, making sure we had everything we needed to get this game on for you and make sure we have identified everyone correctly. Strike call. 1-2 count to Paxton Hopkins. And that's chopped over to first for the out. So Evan Atkins will take his spot in the batter's box now. He singled and popped out to the pitcher in his 2 at-bats so far. Inside for ball 1. Strike call. Inside, ball 2. Fouls it off. And that's now 2-2. Outside, full count now. That's a walk. So Avon gets on. And that should bring up Isaiah Chapman, and did it will.
Yeah, I'll come out and hit with you when I'm actually in town. Hit me up.
Rounds it over to third. And that's going to be an error. So Isaiah is on E5. And that should bring up Drew Kittle. Indeed it does. Drew fouls it off himself. And I'm sure he'll need a second after that. 0-1 the painful way. ground it back out towards second. And they'll go to second for the out, and that they get it, and that is the inning. So let's go now to the bottom half of the inning number 6. We'll do so after this on the New River Network. Back here for the bottom half of the 6th inning. Here's Tommy Johnson leads things off for the Greyhounds. They're nursing a 9-0 lead at this point. Inside. And that's 2-0, a 2-0 count now on Mr. Johnson. And that'll make it a 3-1 count now, beg your pardon. You'll forgive me if I missed the pitch. We had a bee fly in the press box trying to see just where the heck that went. And that's a leadoff walk for Tommy Johnson. I'm all for having a fan club, but I prefer not to have a stinger. That's all I'm going to say. Gabe Gould will stand in now. He has singled, reached on an error, and was an error himself after he was ruled to have stepped out of the batter's box and was called out. We've had that happen now twice in this game. Comes up empty on that one now, 1-1. Two one. Popped up and fell. Now it's sitting back for us, and it hit the far end of the press box from where we're sitting. Makes you wonder how many foul balls this building's taken over the years. Probably more than I can count. Then again, that's not much of a challenge. Swings and misses at that one, strike three. I can count that high. Time called here. Courtesy runner coming in, now be number 21. Eric Palmer. And at the plate stands Niall Smith. Swings and fouls that one back. Did that get him? Runner goes to second regardless. No, they're going to say it didn't. Just an ordinary ball. Well, that'll be. All right. 1-1 count now. That's outside, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. That's a walk. Then I'll get us back to the top of the order now. With Brody Petrie. Brody so far today has singled, Grounded out to short in the forced play at second, and flown out to left field. Outside ball 1. Pop back and foul it into the screen. 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Brody Petrie, that gets away. Runner will take third. And the runner will take second as well. Everyone moves up a station. Popped up. Over shortstop way. It's caught for the out. That's 2 gone now. It'll bring up Gage Rhodes. Outside 1-0 and nearly got him napping over there at third, but he's back safely. It's Tommy Johnson. Swung on, grounded out to short. Go to first for the out. He is out. And that will be that. Let's go to the 7th. It's 9-0 Valley. Back here with Peyton Harrell being the leadoff hitter for the Pirates here in the top of the 7th. Last chance for Fayetteville, and it's a ball inside. 1-0. Cost we play 7 in middle school. And Fayetteville at this moment are in need of 9 runs to continue the ball game. In there, strike. 1. Excitement and anticipation starting to stir between the combatants of our next game. As some of the Midland Trail players have gone down to what will be their dugout. And have started to peek in on this game from some really good seats, I might add. But also kind of dangerous. I wouldn't want to stand back behind the net with a live game going on and you get a foul ball right in your face. That net gives, but not as much as you think. 3-1 count here. Ball 4, and that's a leadoff walk for the Pirates. Preston Hara is up now for Cash Craddock. Oh, 2, and the ball gets away out into right field. Runner will take second. A 1-2 on Preston. Pops it up. Caught for the out. Looks like that'll be Josiah Smith. It's a ball to him. One pitch upcoming to Josiah Smith. Fouled off. 2 strikes to him. And what did I say, guys? What did I say? One and 2 the count. In the pitch. Strike 3 called. Meaning called on the mound here for Valley. And we're going to get a new arm here. As Garrett Pritt departs, we'll figure out our Valley pitcher when we come back on the New River Network. back here, and we'll get the next Valley pitcher when we can. That's number 2, Brody Petrie. Don't know where that foul ball went, but the crowd seemed kind of concerned, so we'll make of that what we can. I think this is Jace Diedrich at the plate, number 4. Didn't see him walk up, was trying to get information on the Valley pitcher. Indeed it is. 1-1. Swung on and missed, and the Pirates are down to their last strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. The ball game is over. And the Valley Greyhounds have taken the consolation game here in the Fayette County Baseball Tournament. So with that, we congratulate Valley on their victory. We congratulate Fayetteville on their season. And we say we will see you in just a little bit for the championship game between Midland Trail and Oak Hill. We'll take a break, get everything set up for you, and we'll be back for that game after this.